Max, first and foremost, how does it feel? I mean, did you expect this coming into the season when you were still fighting to be a starter for Clemson?
Yeah, these last 5 months have definitely been crazy for me. I had confidence in myself that I could get here, but just the journey I've been on the last 5 months has been unreal.
Where's your game grown in those 5 months?
What's that?
Where's your game grown the most?
Definitely hitting, being able to hit to all parts of the field, seeing the ball deep and being able to compete with 2 strikes, I think has really been a big part of my game.
What do you think was the difference from their last year compared to this past year? And obviously the numbers are a lot better, but anything changed for you physically, mentally?
Just experience, and then being able to work with my mental coach at Clemson pretty much every week really helped. Kind of just grow the mental side, so I could accept failure a lot better and just grow off of that.
The Orioles mentioned that that's something they liked about you, is you had that experience. How do you feel like it's grown your game or you as a person?
Yeah, I mean, freshman year I was kind of that defensive replacement. Then sophomore year I knew that I should be playing, so I just used my experience from freshman year and just really grew off of that.
Have you been following the Orioles the last few weeks? What do you know about the team and the organization?
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely one of the hottest teams right now. I know before the All-Star break they had a 10-game winning streak, so that's really exciting, especially to see winning come back to Baltimore. And it's just really cool to see, especially these guys win.
You mentioned the mental part of the game. What did you work on in that regard? What are things that helped you there this year?
Yeah, one thing that really helped me was, like I said, being able to accept failure, because the game of baseball, it's very hard, so you got to accept failure, and that's going to make you succeed a lot more.
You did it better this year than past years?
Yeah, I mean, the mental side of my game I never really worked on as a high schooler, even freshman year, but I knew that was one part of my game that if I started to get better at that, I knew I'd become a better player.
Is it an undervalued part of the game, the mental side?
Yeah, 100%. I think so. I think the mental side is the toughest part of baseball, because there'll be days where you go 0 for 4 strikeouts and days you go 4 for 4. So it's just, you got to find that in between and just be the same player every day.
It's exciting to be part of a rebuilding team on the upswing. They're obviously heading in the right direction, it would appear.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just to be able to come to a great organization like the Orioles, it's just really cool to, see this team on the upswing.
Max, there aren't many players from the Green Bay high school area who have been drafted ever. I was trying to look at that last night. Is there a certain amount of pride in that? And can you be converted into being a Ravens fan?
One, I'm very excited being from Green Bay and being able to live out my dream. I'm just kind of showing kids from up in that area that we can do it. The whole Ravens thing, that's going to be tough. Being from Green Bay, it's kind of hard to get away from the Packers.
Did reports characterize it right when they said essentially you may not even have been a starter at the beginning of the year, and then you ended with the ACC Player of the Year?
Yeah, I mean, I did not start opening day against Indiana this year, and then they put me in, and I pretty much thrived right when I got put in, and I never stopped. So.
Did you even surprise yourself taking it that far?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I did, especially with the second half of my season, how that went. But it just rolls off of confidence on the mental side, which I really worked on.
What was draft week like for you? Did you guys sit down to watch it at all? Were you trying to stay away from it? Who were you sharing this with?
Yeah, I just had probably my family, some other friends and family. We were just chilling in the backyard, and draft came out. I didn't really expect a whole lot. I knew, second round was hopefully where my name could have been called, but I didn't really know a whole lot. And then once I saw my name pop up, everybody started going nuts.
Who was the most excited?
Definitely my parents. They've put a lot into me throughout my childhood, and they mean the world to me just because of all the sacrifices they've had to make with their lives, being able to support me and even my sister. But yeah, I'd definitely say them too.
Do you know anyone in the organization already? Any other current minor leaguers or anyone in the draft class?
Yeah, I actually know Carter Baumler. He's a pitcher. I don't know where he's at, but I played with him on the Red Scout team.
A few months ago, was the draft even on your mind, or were you just so focused on getting playing time with Clemson?
Yeah, I mean, my advisor told me I was draft eligible, but I mean, really, I didn't think about that. I just thought about having fun. and just competing with my teammates, just trying to make the most of it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.